Craig Ferguson.
Hey, everybody! Hey, hello!
Who are you?
Come on in. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Night Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please, oh, please, let your applause die away quite naturally. Knock it off. We didn't give them any candy tonight. We did. It's a great day for America, everybody. Look, I'm doing that. Yeah. No, it's a great day for it's Shark Week. It's Shark Week, day 3. Not including sharks. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That was earthquake sharks. Oh, man. Yeah, Los Angeles had a big earthquake yesterday. Oh, it was terrifying. Actually, everything turned out okay. It's actually kind of nice the day after, something like that, because, people come together after a natural disaster. It's like an earthquake or a fire or an Eddie Murphy movie. People are nicer. People are nicer to each other the day after. They're kind of like, come on, we can get through this. I remember after Norbit, everybody was lovely. They were. Everybody was like, it's okay, it's okay. And it's the day after the earthquake. Everybody in LA is very friendly. People actually talk to their neighbors. I let my staff look at me in the eyes. I'm kidding. I would never let my staff do that. I'm kidding. I don't have a staff. A staff. That would be great, wouldn't it? Hey, go over there and do stuff for me. Thankfully, though, there is no reported damage from the earthquake. Although I did notice a lot of exposed cracks, but I think that's because I drove down Santa Monica Boulevard this morning. And... to be honest, I'm still recovering from the quake. Let's just say, I have a pair of pants I'll never wear again. It's not true. So I wasn't wearing pants. Actually, I was actually here when the quake hit. It was during rehearsal for the show, and I was caught completely by surprise. And the cameras were running. We have footage of it. Yesterday, well, take a look at it. We got it. Look.
Hey, get me more donuts, bitches! Hey, you can't run from me, donuts! That's an earthquake! I got to hide under my desk! You two, get out of there! Now the earthquake's over. All right, get back under the desk.
Is it me, or do I look different during rehearsals? Don't look at me in the eyes. We weren't the only show taping during the earthquake. Did you see the footage from 2.5 Men? It's awesome. Charlie Sheen took shelter under that kid. and the ladies of The View, they were screaming. They're pulling each other's hair out. And they're in New York. There wasn't an earthquake there. The earthquake was, we found out later, was 5.4 on the Richter scale. The Richter scale, of course, named after its inventor, Bob Richter. Or Bob Scale, I don't know. I know. You get used to earthquakes when you live here, though. Yesterday it was intense, but it wasn't as big as the one in '94. And people always ask me, they say, do you remember the big one? And I always say, oh, yes. And then I realised they're talking about the earthquake. It's very embarrassing, when I hear the big one, I think of something else. Best night of my life. Call me Liam Neeson. Anyway, everybody... No, come on. Knock it off. Everyone in LA is supposed to have the earthquake preparedness kits. I have mine. I just have the one left over from Y2K. Remember that? You have to have your... I've got my wife. Just the necessities, you know, a tin of Spam, some moisturizer, a machine gun, and a little black dress. You should always have... should always have a little black dress, because you never know. Call me Liam Neeson. Anyway, Anyway, after the earthquake, you know, after the earthquake, I noticed this always happens. After the earthquake in LA, somebody always says, you know, my cat knew. It was acting really strange yesterday morning. He knew. Really? Did your cat come up to you and say, earthquake? No. Your cat didn't know. Your cat wants you to die so it can eat you. Let's be honest, if animals could predict the future, my dog would still have his testicles. And my other dog, she would still have her lady testicles. I don't know. I'm not a vet. Anyway, there was... We were lucky there were no injuries yesterday, but it didn't stop people rushing to the emergency room because they blame anything on the earthquake, you know, so as an excuse to run in. During the earthquake, a vacuum cleaner fell onto my pee-pee and turned itself on. Maybe that's just me. You know what I hate the local news reports after the earthquake. You know, the local news are like, tonight at 11, will there be aftershocks? Or was this just a foreshock? And you get the sense of the local news people are disappointed that it wasn't a really big disaster. They're kind of like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. You know, and then they send out the news crew to the local supermarket and they show stuff knocked off the shelves. You're like, you did that yourself. And then they're looking at the thing and they're going, how will they ever clean up? The tragedy of the ketchup on the supermarket floor. I hate the local news. It's always about death. It's terrifying. Toothbrushes, are they safe? Tune in at 11. And you're like, what? And then you tune in at 11 and go, yeah, they're quite safe, actually. I hate the local news, except, of course, on CBS, you know, in the station in your region. They're terrific. The local news in LA is worse because everybody wants to be famous. You know, so when people get interviewed in the street for the camera, they're all like, yeah, the earthquake was terrible. Last night, there was a guy in the local news. He wanted to be a comedian, you could tell, right? And he was, like, putting on a Scottish accent and all that rubbish. And no, he wanted to be a comedian. They were like, how do you feel after the earthquake? And I say, I feel a bit shaken up, but it's nobody's fault. I'm half Quaker. I know, luckily it wasn't me that said that. LA has... I don't let my staff look at me in the eyes. LA has an anchorman, right, who's a very good anchorman. He's been here for years and years. He's called Kent Shockneck. And whenever there's an aftershock, he's like, good, this is my time, because he's Kent Shockneck. And you go, oh, it's an earthquake. They got Kent Shockneck for earthquakes, and there's a weatherman here named Dallas Rains. So when it rains, you know, Dallas, what's it like? It's like me, it's rain. He waits years for this in LA. We were prepared for everything. Over in NBC and local here, they've got Steve Traffic Jam, they've got Dave Bear Attack. We have to take a break. Oh, another earthquake. We'll be right back, everybody.
What the? It's an earthquake! Ah, we're all gonna die! Mommy, mommy, oh God! Oh, I just pooped me panties! And I just bought these! Oh God! I'm Craig Ferguson. Oh Lord! Oh God, look at me, I'm a mess! Oh gee! Oh, ah!